Surprising, I think, this team in group stage, how clean and how well that they've looked early on in this roster's lifespan, and that's continuing here in the playoffs.
Well, let's see how it goes. fnatic on the T side, of course. Liquid on the CT side. Already EliGE taking a hit from something, I'm not sure what. oSee taking a challenge. But mostly they're waiting for Nitro and that flash and the calls to come in and actually do something. One set of dualies in play.
Going to be hard to find the timing for those flashbangs from Nitro, considering how slow-paced fnatic is in this round. Huge lean for Team Liquid towards the B bomb site. 4 players here, including Nitro up in the balcony. YEKINDAR is all the way back towards the A bomb site. And fnatic slowly progressing most of their players out towards long. And the question becomes, when does YEKINDAR call him back? Probably as soon as he spots at least a little bit of presence, but this is dangerous.
Yeah, super dangerous. He's walking up and now there's no cover. If he gets caught out here, he's fighting to the death, which seems like he's ready to try and do that. Oh, what a peek.
Fortunately for him, farsha and roeJ had already gone towards bathroom, so there's no way for them to actually hunt and chase down that kill.
I'm so impressed, not just that he walked up there, but the fact that he didn't commit to the fight, just wanted to see if someone was there, and he found out. Yeah, but you're right. He could have been caught even then. 35 seconds about to be on the clock, and you can tell Liquid kind of know they pushed outside of the B bomb site, so they can put a lot of people in, opening the door and knocking out KRIMZ. That's a pretty good start. 25 seconds. The bomb, though, being brought back on that kill, they realized, all right, wait a minute, maybe we can change this around. Yeah, Nitro's going to start backing off, so is Naf. roeJ's on alert, but YEKINDAR should be able to catch him. It's going to be a freebie. Back towards the B bomb site. It's all on oSee. That's a quick headshot. Nicely done, and that should spell the end of the pistol round. Surely, yes. 8 seconds left. I just don't think it's going to be possible here. Although mezii getting some ridiculous headshots, and in spite of all of the odds, they're at least getting a bomb plant right now. mezii trying to see if he can clean this up on his own, but he's tagged down low. He gets one more to take down Nitro. Outrageous! And he's getting a chance even at YEKINDAR. He got one more headshot, and this is going to be a miracle play, but it gets taken away. YEKINDAR able to close the round with a triple of his own. But that is absolutely nuts. Yeah, I'll eat my words. That's fine work with the P250. I thought once that bomb hit the deck in 4-on-2, that was pretty much fnatic getting stalled out of access, and YEKINDAR doesn't even bother picking up the kit either. 1-0, but that's a very close affair. Yeah, I thought there was no way. This is a great moment. Yeah, second before disaster for KRIMZ. But this is what prompted Kasada, I think, to tell him, to say, you know, mezii is the best player on this team. Shots like that. Yeah, definitely making a little bit of a case for himself right there. Good stuff. But it is Liquid winning the pistol. And obviously on the back with the momentum of winning Inferno, not too bad. He didn't serve that wall at all, did he? Ooh, dink onto Nitro through the fencing down to 4 HP. They continue the aggression, but that kind of presence might put a little bit of fear in you if you're fnatic. Now, the reaction is fantastic. fnatic has gained so much map control and so much space on the other side. They've already taken over party. roeJ and farsha are already up past tree, knocking on the door of the bathroom, seeing if anyone's home, seeing if anyone's going number 2. And nobody is. They're quite far back. oSee kind of nearby. YEKINDAR still out here. Got to be a little bit worried. AWP on the other, sorry, Scout on the other side, not the AWP, but it doesn't matter. The deal will finish him off. Nice find. And that's kind of what we thought would happen in the pistol round when he made that very same peak. This time he gets punished by it. So Naf's going to push up aggressively. Molotov to try and slow access into the bomb site. That does force roeJ to back away. Nitro's over. He's got a Molotov as well. It's going to follow up out towards long, a little bit scuffed, but it does the job. No one's progressing forward. For fnatic, 1 smoke, 1 flashbang to use on this hit. Again, down to 30 seconds, but there's essentially going to be 4 people here real soon for the Liquid side, so it might be difficult for fnatic to actually make this work. Now, all of them are pushing in on long, just stuck in there trying to run through the smoke, and this is very, very sketchy. Up close with the MP9s, and they are getting chewed up. KRIMZ on his own in a 1 versus 3. It's a pretty good pre-fire, and he goes straight. Oh, actually, he's going to fake it out, hoping to get 1 more kill. It's a nice idea, and he actually somehow gets Naf and has just enough time for the bomb plant. I can't believe it. oSee low on health, and KRIMZ about to negotiate this 1 versus 3 in his favor as well. The Eagle's out. Might be better with the M4 if he can get the reload in or has enough bullets. Finishes in style, and that is an absolutely classic clutch coming out from KRIMZ.
Yeah, that's what a way. That's a tough round. That's a tough round loss to take. oSee winning the fight initially in bathrooms towards Party was wonderful because it allows Nitro to play really on a safe side of dice boxes to create another crossfire. He doesn't have to worry anyone coming up highway, anyone coming from bathrooms whatsoever. Naf might have been able to slow this one down just a little bit to play with the time a little bit more, and KRIMZ just handles everything perfectly. Even if oSee's not at 12 HP, that's a kill. That's an instant 1D headshot. Beautiful stuff from KRIMZ.
Incredible presence of mind. I mean, when you're low on time like that, to get the kill, fake it out, get one more, and have just enough time for the bomb plant. Second round comeback for fnatic.
Yeah. YEKINDAR's gonna go for the peak. Flashes there as well, but roeJ's past it. He's close up to the wall, turns the corner, gets an easy one. Force buy and round number 3 for Team Liquid. They're playing in a man deficit. FAMAS on EliGE is the strongest weapon they've got, and only flashbangs remaining in terms of nades.
Yeah, that's a little bit interesting. Still a minute on the clock, so it seemed like they are. I mean, I guess it's not surprising that they're going to be looking for that kind of aggression from YEKINDAR, right? They know that that is something that he really likes doing. Good headshot, an even better return. Leaving Nitro on his own, and fnatic looking to make this a pretty smooth round.
Yeah, 2-1, no real issues. Liquid will have to sit the next round out, and we'll see what they're able to do with it. Nitro probably just decided to save the armor in CZ to maybe make a miracle happen in round number 4, but there's no point in him flirting with anything in this one.
No, just keep it cool. Save what you can. Maybe if you can find weapon on the ground somewhere, it's quite far away. Seems unlikely.
Absolutely. Well, KRIMZ might find him straight down to the CZ and straight up with the MAC-10 on the ladder. 2-1 for fnatic. Now also too, we talk, a lot of the conversation going to be on YEKINDAR's entries on the T side, especially against Cloud9 on this map, but also if you remember back, the CT side as well, he was such a linchpin. He was one of the guys who was able to really calm down the game and let Team Liquid CT side get into a good place. He had that miracle deagle round at Divider. He closed things out with a massive triple kill out towards Long. He was incredible on both sides of the map. We're going to have to see the rest of Team Liquid step up to match it as well.
Which probably will not be this round with the USPs, but you're right, eventually they're going to need to. A little bit of a quiet start here for the Liquid side. After winning the pistol as well. fnatic feeling no pressure to try and do much of anything in this one. I mean, they know that it's going to be probably just USPs, maybe a deagle or two, which we can tell is not actually in play, but using the MAC-10 to open up the B bomb side with KRIMZ. Wow, that's not even much of a look. Thought he would have kept going. Oh, he's checking everything though. Can't really blame fnatic for spending the time that they are. Liquid not going for any crazy boosts or anything inside of the B bomb side. They're hanging out.
Yep, chilling. They're just hoping they walk into it. They got nothing to set anything up. KRIMZ is going to discover, you imagine, a stack. Given a sound cue to make it sound like he's fallen away. Not committed himself, as he knows his teammates haven't encountered any resistance either. He's trying to spring the trap, but it won't matter. They're already in A. It's going to be 3-1 for fnatic. Nice and easy.
That's yeah, experience talking really on the side of KRIMZ down there. I think that bomb side looks so quiet. I think maybe he saw one person up at heaven once, but the rest of the time it feels like it's a graveyard completely. But if he had kept going, he would have run into a fair few people. So good call on him. Obviously going to be a 1 round for fnatic, no doubt. Question will be, what are Liquid going to do in the next round? What are they able to put on the board?
Ooh, tapping away is nicoodoz. Nothing crazy. 2-round lead. Yeah, that will be the question, and they won't have an AWP out in the hands of oSee early on in this first gun round that they're going to get involved in. He'll have to go down to the M4 now. He started out Inferno well with a rifle. You know, he's got the skills.
Yeah, I mean, I even feel like, I mean, I guess on this map maybe it's a little bit different, but if you if you're not really feeling that up, if you feel like you're missing a couple of shots, then maybe it is better to just play with the rifle instead.
Here's the problem too, is 3 players without head armor for Team Liquid against 2 MAC-10s, a Galil, and an M4. That can be a real weakness, especially with the pace that's going to be brought out by roeJ. YEKINDAR steps into the flames just once, and Naf is going to alleviate a little bit of pressure. A good opening kill on a KRIMZ, and a follow-up from YEKINDAR onto nicoodoz. Puts him in a 5-on-3. Very manageable situation. Now the goal for Team Liquid shifts into, I mean, obviously don't lose the round, but let's not lose a whole lot of weapons either. You don't need to take any risks.
Yeah, try and make sure you can get as much as you can, especially if they can upgrade from us maybe or something like that to an AK. That would be amazing. EliGE, look at it. He is so proactive. I mean, the bomb is right up there. If he finds that, it's definitely game over in this round. roeJ gonna get the one opening, but YEKINDAR still out on long, and he's hearing the footsteps. fnatic still able to pick up the kill. I'm kind of impressed that that even happens, because that was very readable. A minute now on the clock for mezii to try and prove once again that he's the best player on the team, if he can. 1 versus 3.
Yeah, he doesn't have to win. Any kills he gets here are great. 48 seconds left on the clock as he's going to move up long. This is going to be contact. He's going to be silent the whole way. He's just got the lone Molotov, but he's not going to use that, I wouldn't think, until he gets at least 1 kill.
Yeah, using it now, it feels like would just give away his position and remove the element of surprise. So they are pre-aiming this position. Very hard for him to clear even this first one, but he's going to get a headshot. That's a very nice opening. The Nitro is there to close it out, and Liquid with the second round.
Yeah, but 3 kills in a 3 versus 5. I think Liquid, I think fnatic's going to be pleased with that. Maybe not jumping up and down for joy. They're not right into letters home, but very, very happy, especially with this being the way the round started. Ooh. Just like 4 bullets used from Naf. Efficient.
Yeah, I mean, you can't expect to start rounds like that, so I guess it's not something that's super repeatable for the Liquid side of things, but it's still pretty good. They'll take it. 6th round is coming up. They did pick up that AK right at the end. And obviously, fnatic are still going to be able to buy. And even after this round, they have money, so they're in a great position.
Ooh, YEKINDAR's got to be careful. He knows they're in blue door. He knows they're in the stairs. Now he's pinned down. mezii about to turn the corner. YEKINDAR's got that fight. That's the bomb that drops. He didn't even take too much damage. Fasher's been brought low as well. 17 HP on him, so again, another good start for Team Liquid in this round.
roeJ, yep, he knew where that flashbang was coming from. Sent over to try and help out YEKINDAR over on this side, but they didn't see anything, and now he's isolated. Shot in the back by nicoodoz. Actually really well handled by fnatic.
Oh yeah, this is so dangerous. What a headshot. EliGE doesn't know roeJ's up close and he can't handle it. It's all come crumbling down. The extended aggression from Team Liquid. fnatic slipped through all the gaps. The play from roeJ to get up to divider, oSee never ever expected it. He was rotating around from bathrooms all the way back towards the bomb site. He never expected that timing.
Nitro gonna get timed as well. Triple kill for nicoodoz on the round, but really, I think what's really impressive is when YEKINDAR gets the first kill there, his position is revealed and he just stands there for a really long time. And I actually thought oSee would flash him either away or into a fight really early, but he waited a long time and fnatic was so patient, so they didn't get caught by anything.
He did it a little bit later, and I think that's what gave roeJ kind of the information of where exactly he was, what was happening to give them that push-up. And unfortunately, YEKINDAR being that aggressive that long, and then Naf also joining up with them, there was no fallback option for Team Liquid once they realized that was busted. Back to pistols.
What a struggle to begin this map with.
He certainly is, especially after winning the pistol.
Yeah, it's even worse when you put it in that light. You think, well, if mezii would have got that last shot, then maybe this would have been a clean 6-0 in favor of fnatic right now. Some real important rounds being picked up here by the T side, as they're looking to get us onto a 3rd map, which that'd be great. That's what we all want. Being very, very patient with their time, fnatic, on this T side.
Methodical, yeah. I'd call it. This has been very cool to watch in these first 7 rounds. 48 seconds left on the clock, just now taking control of stairs and blue door in middle. YEKINDAR's in bathrooms. Might be able to challenge roeJ, but he's only got the USP unarmored. roe's going to be doing this a lot. We've seen it a couple of times. This is how he got the kill onto oSee in the previous round. Saw him earlier lurk up to this direction as well. That'll be something Liquid's going to have to deal with in the later stages of this half. Nice shot.
All right.
Yeah, it didn't even look like he was really aiming for it, did it?
It really didn't, but yeah. Might get a surprise here. YEKINDAR's right next to him. Doesn't matter with the USP. So, fair enough. roeJ doing a lot of work here, as you pointed out. Finally going to get tagged up, but yeah, he's done what he came for. EliGE down here with the deagle, maybe looking to flex a little bit. 5-2 in favor of fnatic. That is a really strong start, especially given the map that we're playing here.
Yeah, it is. Let's get some AWP watch for oSee. $2,400 loss bonus coming in the next round. oSee's not going to have the cash for an op again. So fnatic is at least, I mean, they've done a great job with the rounds they've won, limiting the money. They're playing most of this half without even having to worry about an op, which strengthens these plays that someone like roeJ is making, slipping into the gaps, trying to be quietly moving up highway towards Divider, towards the A bomb site. Not having to worry about an op makes that so beneficial. Timeout, first timeout used for Team Liquid as they talk things over. Now, it did look, you know, don't get super worried just yet. It did look like Team Liquid was going to bury fnatic on Inferno as well in the first map, and they bounced back into it.
Yeah, that's
Team Liquid's looking to do the same thing in return.
I do love the fact that they're being cautious on the fnatic side, because it does limit some of the effect that someone like YEKINDAR can have if you don't just challenge him to take the fight, because he's going to be, he wants you to do that, you know?
Yeah, and I'm for sure watching that demo last night against Cloud, or from 2 days ago against Cloud9. They're going to notice YEKINDAR likes being aggressive in the stairs with that M4. He likes pushing up towards Fountain. He likes pushing up towards Party. So they've been very on top of things in terms of negating that damage and minimizing the amount of damage he can do.
And they've been doing it.
Adjustment out of the timeout. fnatic don't go for that slow, methodical style across the map. They're going to go for a monster pop.
There's a lot of people down here at the B bomb site. Oh, and they line up even with the flashbangs. It doesn't matter. That crossfire between EliGE and Nitro is perfect.
Yeah, it also helps. Nitro actually hits them with his smoke as they try and jump through. So the sound cue is there to let them know someone's in the smoke, and also it obviously is going to slow someone down. So perfect timing for that, and extremely unlucky if you're fnatic. But this is the exact kind of win you want if you're Team Liquid. Like, right out of the gates, you've just deleted 4 players, you've barely taken damage, and they get to build up some money. Just don't lose too many players to roeJ in a 1v5.
Yeah. Don't lose anybody. Good job. But you can see the thinking for fnatic, right? It makes sense since they've been working the other side of the map so much. They think maybe if we kind of pretend, we put out the Molotov, we throw a little bit some flashbangs over towards the birthday party area, and then we hit that B bomb site. It's not such a crazy idea.
Yeah, and sometimes you might be able to catch a team doing like some kind of aggressive 3-man play, you know, towards bathrooms, towards party, and you come over to Monster and they're playing a little bit more passive and you just get through there for free. Unfortunately, that's not the case in this particular round.
Yeah, not this time. 5-3. Blowing up the door with an HE has become super popular. Everyone's doing it. Just to put a little bit more pressure on that T side. KRIMZ, close range, and EliGE absolutely not aware.
That was so fast. Oh, that's fast too. What a transfer onto roeJ. The second kill is a thing of beauty from YEKINDAR. They can't even react in time. Now he's trapped for the moment. Or is nicoodoz trapped with him?
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. Triple running down the stairs, Jason. If we had Riot Shield still in Counter-Strike, it could be a modern-day Legolas.
Yeah, fair play. He was sliding down. Also, YEKINDAR knows it's so rare that you'll actually see 3 players on a gun round from the T side in that part of the map to start things out. So he just knows he's taking that educated guess that he can take the risk and just turn his attention away, turn his attention towards that main part of the map. mezii and KRIMZ, last ones remaining, both of them in bathrooms. Nath is way back at the A bomb site, deep in bank. And Liquid starting to make their move now. oSee and Nitro are clearing out short sewer, so YEKINDAR can make a decision. Does he want to retreat through B, or does he go up the stairs and he can have a fast flank through bathrooms?
Yeah, he did go and check it out with the rest of them, but yep, now he's back for it. 23 seconds. And he's going to be there almost in perfect time. One of them is snuck past, so a chance maybe to get a kill towards that bank, but only about 14 seconds left. Oh, what a nice spin around. mezii doing the best that he can here. 10 seconds, going to go for the bomb plant finally. He is boxed in, and any second now he's going to get shot on the side of the head. There's oSee showing up with the AK-47, but yeah, nice round out of Liquid.
Yeah, well done from Liquid. Well done providing the, the main 3 frags of the round for YEKINDAR, who opens things up. Double kill towards blue door. But that was cool. That was a very fast change of pace to start the round out from fnatic. We obviously, EliGE did not expect KRIMZ to be in position to shut him down this early in the round, but what a job from YEKINDAR to find the equalizing kill and the follow-up.
Yeah, all the difference in the world that it makes. I feel like the timing that you were talking about, him realizing, okay, there's a little bit of attention over at the L bend. I'm gonna put, like, that is, we're talking about like hundredths of a second here to make the call to actually do it, So if you wait 2 seconds, that timing is slipped away, So really, really impressive. Let's see. The spam on to Fashar is down to 85. Not really the end of the world. Bomb dropped far back for the fnatic side, so I'm going to try and put some pressure on to YEKINDAR. He's already taken down one, looking to do another one, but roeJ will stop him.
Yeah, no way for NAF to get involved either. Oh, this is a dangerous push from EliGE. Smoke's gonna clear. Oh, he does. Oh, he does check it. He had to come back for it. That was very dangerous. So is the follow-up. Nitro and EliGE just barely alive, but KRIMZ is here, and he should know Nitro's low. Molotov is not gonna hold KRIMZ back. Yeah, he gets a double. oSee's arrived from up top. One good kill from him. Transfers over. It's nicoodoz. And NAF is the last one left in a 1v2. 1v1 make it.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. And he's gonna walk all the way around. And this is even better because KRIMZ has taken a minute now to put the bomb down because he wants to make absolutely sure. I don't know, KRIMZ, we saw the level of experience that he had earlier, so he might know this, but oh, I can't believe that he goes to look. KRIMZ, this is so wild. How would you ever expect it? I think that was brilliantly played by NAF, but somehow KRIMZ is just a step ahead.
Yeah, sees no presence, feels no issues, and just takes an educated guess, gets himself out of danger, kind of moves out of where NAF believes he was. That's the one downside to that play from NAF, is you really lose track of where the final player is.
True.
And you can see NAF as well didn't expect this move from KRIMZ, but what a great round put together. KRIMZ realizes he can punish moving up aggressively on sandbags. NAF still got his knife out. He's thinking he's got him fooled the whole way. And even though he pulls it out there at the end, he's not ready for that fight. KRIMZ has been clutch all day today. Pair of really, really good ones on Inferno.
Yeah, this round was something else. Catching them as they're backpedaling through the monster tunnel, they're probably just happy to even be alive, coming out to hit outside of that B bomb site. And when they come back, they're not aware that KRIMZ is that deep. And in the other round, KRIMZ got the kill on EliGE by being pretty deep on the L bend. So in general, just that position and playing it in a really forward way, been paying off for him. Ooh, yeah. Nitro getting the kill on mezii. Always a tough position when people are in that grading back there.
Oh yeah, very difficult to handle. Utility spent some challenges being made, but Team Liquid with a 2-man advantage just going to be surviving for the moment. Nitro passes off the M4 to EliGE, who's got more health. But Liquid's in full control of the situation.
nicoodoz, what an opening. You said it, Jason, you cursed them. And now NAF going to be going down. Triple opening for nicoodoz, absolutely running wild in the B-bomb site. YEKINDAR and oSee, 2 versus 3, and they're not can't really help each other out that easily from this position either.
That's absolute insanity. What a round from nicoodoz to put him in this position. And now you have to make a decision if you're Liquid. Do you really want to risk the op? YEKINDAR has to provide you something turning this corner. Needs to be a kill, and it is.
Can't believe it. Taking down Fashar. Maybe there is a chance for Liquid to get back into it. He almost walked into the shot right then and there. nicoodoz trying to keep going, but he ran out of bullets.
No way.
What a spin around.
Does he have time?
I think he does. I think
he must be if he's sticking it.
Barely does. Unreal. YEKINDAR with the spin around. He's on 14, and in the last second, no! He can't get it done! Oh, I want to know how much time was left. I need to know that word less than half a second.
I was so confused the whole time. Look, I know the Liquid players, some of them have the music on. I thought someone would have just said, you got it or you don't. Maybe it was that close to where they couldn't tell. Oh, that is wild. What a performance from nicoodoz to put him into this situation. What a performance from YEKINDAR to almost win this post plant. Just what, maybe a quarter of a second too late? nicoodoz even running out of ammunition in the magazine. That's so crazy.
I really can't believe it.
That's got to be so frustrating. Now, fnatic have to be aware the AWP was saved. Nice shot from oSee. Spots out the jump peak, but doesn't commit to the shot until he's got a clean win.
Good job, yeah. From us here, able to pick up roeJ. That's about what they have. MP9 on Nitro as well. So the fact that they've got 2 openings here, Liquid, it almost feels criminal if they were able to steal this round away. If they actually pick it up here, fnatic are going to feel like it's been stolen from them. 7-4, and with the weapons on Liquid, you would think it's going to be 8, maybe 9 before Liquid get back into it, but they're looking to steal this back. Crazy stuff here. YEKINDAR nearly getting that one already with a double.
Naf's on the rotation. If he can clean up this kill, that makes things a ton easier. Op switched into, and Naf doesn't want to go for the peak. He knows he's got EliGE on a flank who's calling it out. Just stay alive. Just wait for me. I'm in bathrooms. I'm pushing up. We've got him locked in.
Yeah, boxed in here on the bomb side. Nothing that fnatic could do. Just try and get the bomb plant and hope for a miracle. They've already had a couple, so maybe it is just one of those days. EliGE sneaking up, and he's a second away from taking down mezii, surely. Yeah, there's the crouch spray coming in, and Fasha's very low on health. I don't think you do this 1 versus 3. A little bit of almost a jump there to get him killed. EliGE will take him down eventually. And what a gift for Liquid. They needed this round so badly.
Yeah, they're fighting really hard just to stay like alive and fighting in this game. fnatic has been burying them on this T side. It's been really isolated wins for Team Liquid. They only have a single stretch where they strung 2 rounds together. Everything else has just been a single win and then a loss. This might help them change that fortune, because fnatic has no money, even with the plant, even with the losing bonus and the plant. KRIMZ has the most at 4,700, but I think they have to drop down to pistols and set themselves up for the last 2 rounds of the half.
If they would have won this last round, I mean, they would have paved their way into a brilliant first half, but at this moment, there is still a chance that Liquid can make it back, so I think this last round was the critical one. YEKINDAR doing a lot of the work right now. 16-9 is what he's coming up with. That's very impressive.
Yeah, he seems to be this still for Team Liquid seems to be a map where they need this kind of individual effort out of YEKINDAR. And I mean, he's even mentioned it a couple of times in interviews at the moment. The big talk about Liquid in the group stage was coming into this and feeling a little bit rusty, individually not on par. And I know YEKINDAR's been playing far more aggressive than he might even normally like to, just because he's trying to make up for some of that fact. He's trying to have an impact individually to help clean up some of the mistakes and rustiness that's coming in with the team play.
And like you mentioned,
they're wrapping around him.
Ooh, yeah, they are.
So I think he might have been spotted by mezii.
That's long range with the Tech-9, but it works perfectly. Four on 4. And letting go of the M4A1, definitely unfortunate, but probably still recoverable for the Liquid side. oSee back here, jumping away with the AWP, wants to keep his distance. It's optimistic by roeJ. We've got about 40 seconds right now. Not that many nades left really on the Liquid side, but then again, even fewer on the fnatic side.
Yeah, they're shifting into a good setup though, especially for how this round is playing out. The third player, Naf, is rotating over. They're playing retake on the B bomb site, so they're really just kind of trusting that they'll be able to win out these battles, these engagements against, you know, weaker weaponry. Naf struggles a little bit to find that kill, but gets it done at the end of the day. It's just mezii. Half blind, full blind, but no peek yet from Liquid.
Surely they're all going to peek, and once he finds his gun, it's going to be at least another 2. Oh, if he could have got that one. If he could have got that one, maybe he could have got it for the straight transfer onto the truck as well.
Yeah, he was
Close.
low HP on the truck. That was a very doable situation. Scary for Team Liquid. Good shot from oSee. 6-7, Liquid's 1 round back.
Bit closer to tying it up, one step at a time. Been a real hard first half, opening half here on the second map for the Liquid side. But they're not out of it yet. They've got YEKINDAR leading the path, and EliGE and oSee are starting to get their own kills too. So, yeah, if YEKINDAR can keep being enough of a force early on in the half so that the rest of the team can wake up, maybe that's all they need. oSee on that AWP. That last round, he was down in the connector with, you know, up close, even if it was just in the Glock. I mean, just seeing him trying to take some more risks and maybe getting rewarded for it is kind of nice. So look at this. They want to go really hard again, abusing the forward position on the L-bend. KRIMZ, he's done it 3 times now, and it's worked for him, although this time there is a little bit of a better response. Naf and EliGE getting a 2 in return. Naf trying to push up, but he's going to get triple teamed, and that's too much even for Naf to deal with. EliGE feeling lonesome for backup down here. 55 seconds on the clock, and oSee, yeah, very risky. Caught out in the open, and he's going to be going down. The trades are so good for fnatic.
Now, YEKINDAR had a huge flank earlier that almost netted them a post-plan victory. I don't know if fnatic's going to read it. nicoodoz is checking it right now, but YEKINDAR's gone the other direction towards short. 38 seconds, and both fnatic players are just paused, waiting for the rebuttal, waiting for what the response is going to be, waiting to catch the presence of YEKINDAR. And now they're going to have it. Decent damage done.
Yeah, they know at the very least. They know, oh, he almost catches one of the mid-M. If he had more bullets, he would have done it. Look at the damage. They've got 16 health combined in a 1 versus 2.
Great patience, though, from fnatic. Great patience, not trying to rush the plant, not trying to do things too fast.
Scary. Scary to be up against a player that has that kind of an impact. But you're right. They could have maybe tried to go straight for a bomb plant, and maybe he would have picked up one of them at the same time. So, still, fnatic up to 8.
Maybe a little bit of an overextension from oSee there up top. Not able to get in any kind of a cover after the shot. YEKINDAR's going to have a scout. He's pushed up. Going to back away as roeJ and fashio take control of stairs very, very quickly. And it's a push from Team Liquid towards sandbags. 3 players with the M4 in support.
I like this. They don't have the nades late in this round to play like a really slow game, so why not try and take it away from fnatic early on and just go for it? It's the 15th round anyway, so you might as well. Oh, and oSee's going to find a free kill on the nicoodoz. That's a better start than you could have hoped for.
Yeah, no punish from the door either. Bomb is way, way far back towards T-spawn. But again, fnatic, it makes the counter call. roeJ and fashio moving up highway very quickly in bathrooms. YEKINDAR's going to be peeking from the site. That's the scout. I don't think he's spotted anything yet. He might be in so much danger. He might have actually seen one player tuck himself into this corner, but they haven't spotted roeJ at divider yet.
Yeah, I think he knows. I think he knows the fashio's there, but does it actually matter? You got to be really, really careful. Flashbang in his eyes. There's the, He actually calls in Naf to clear it out. That's brilliant.
Yeah, they knew. They were like, yep, this guy's in this position. Just hard clear it, hard swing it, pre-fire, all the good stuff.
Wow. That's so scary. He gets the headshot on roeJ. I feel like roeJ must have been thinking, please just swing and take the fight. Finally, he goes down to mezii, but 2 versus 4. And a chance for Liquid to at least get to 7 rounds, which is probably more than they thought they could get at one point in this game. oSee, a little bit awkward. Got to look at the time. There's only 10 seconds. Don't fight them at the moment. It's a 2-on-4, so just let him get onto the bomb site. There's a little bit of a good 1-2 punch. And mezii's running out of time at the end. He will go down 8-7 in favor of fnatic. This is a strong first half for them, definitely. We'll see if it's going to be enough for them to actually bring us onto a 3rd map. And that's coming up after the break. Stay tuned.
at the backside of Catwalk. He can see players pushing him. He's spinning back and forth. EliGE electric hold.
Looking to complete the sweep. Team Liquid have looked excellent here on Overpass. And EliGE, oh my god, he just executes them.
We're heading to OT. 100 Thieves, they had the advantage. They had Team Liquid right where they wanted them. Flashbang in, and they try and pop out on the back of it. EliGE opening it up. Go on, bud. There it is, number 4.
It's about to get real cool over here towards their ramp.
Doesn't work out, but there's EliGE. You said you wanted to see him. T3000 on the map. You've seen a lot of him. That's stunning from EliGE. That's the big dog you want.
They're still down there, and now the spray. The murder box.
Second half, second map. We're on Overpass, and it is Liquid versus fnatic. And I don't know who's coming out. I mean, it's cut around in the middle, so maybe it's an unfair question, but what's the feeling right now?
I gotta say, I mean, the scoreboard doesn't necessarily look so bad. Obviously, with Team Liquid getting 7 on the CT side is an issue for sure, but just in terms of eye test, like that half looked like fnatic came into this with a very solid game plan they executed. These 7 rounds for Liquid, I'm impressed they even got that, because they were fighting tooth and nail just to stay alive in that half. I think it was a great performance from fnatic's offense.
Yeah, fighting for table scraps, but still somehow managing to put together a meal for themselves, which is a bit interesting. Now they switch sides, and fnatic going to be on the CT side. So a couple of dualies been picked up. Single flashbang on KRIMZ. He's already put out down to take a little bit of a peek, just based on raw timing. Nothing really defined.
I think you also got to feel like, having watched Liquid against Cloud9, that if fnatic have a plan and they can execute it well on a way to shut down YEKINDAR, or to avoid being like entirely decimated and punished by him.
Yeah.
That, I mean, it sucks to say that about Team Liquid, but I don't know if this map is necessarily good enough in their pool to have a whole lot of win conditions based off what we've seen.
We're certainly lacking a lot of it. That's definitely true. Dualies are going to get knocked out. Fashado is there with a double of his own. It is traded, though. EliGE back into it. So it's a 3-on-3. KRIMZ, Smoke is on top. He runs out, trades places, and finally goes down. What a great find for EliGE. And now they're going to get a bomb plant at the very least here. If they can stop this flank coming in as well, that's everything they need. Trying to get the job done there, but roeJ tagged up and brought out.
Yeah, the gush from oSee sealed that fight. Tough one for the dualies to win. They know the position of the last player, 3v1. No need to commit. Everyone peek off EliGE's contact.
Yeah, he's trying to bait them. He really, really wants them, especially now that he's swung this wide. But like you said, why would they?
I don't even, it might not even be worth risking the armor. Now it's been taken away from him. And EliGE has had a phenomenal round with all the trades. The final entry, clearing out the player behind the bomb site. 3 kills in the round for EliGE.
Especially, it feels like that second one coming into the bomb site.
Yes.
That one made a huge difference. So, well done. Yeah, this one coming up here, that's the one that really makes a difference. KRIMZ otherwise had a good read on the situation, but just couldn't find the kill on him.
Yeah, seemed like a very good play. Ooh, we got a little treat in this round, Anders.
Go on.
The MP5
Oh,
is back.
nice.
I knew YEKINDAR was gonna do something special here today. That warms my old 1.6 heart.
And some CSGO developer that spent probably the better part of a year developing a gun for no one to ever use.
For no one to ever equip it.
So yeah.
Well, maybe he's gonna start a trend.
Hope so. I hope so.
Maybe it's like the yo-yos of professional Counter-Strike. You just need one person to get started and everyone else is gonna join in.
Yo-yos, you know. You're so old, Jason. So old.
Just gotta walk the dog, you know?
I was real good with
Nope,
yo-yos.
he's not. No one's gonna be picking it up after that. Oh, we've seen this boost a number of times. That's so effective. NAF goes down. What? The same thing as the first half. Liquid won the pistol in the first half and lost the second. It looks like history's repeating itself.
Still plenty of time on the clock, but 5 versus 3. Deep boost back here with the FAMAS. Doesn't really get the damage, but you get the spot anyway, and they're gonna get the follow-up kill onto EliGE, so it's all good right now. oSee dropped very low, and they're just gonna brute force this problem. mezii at the end of it with a quad kill, absolutely impressive, and a 9-8 scoreline, and that's not what Liquid needed here.
No, that's stubbing your toe in both halves. I mean, you win the pistol both halves, you lose the second round in both halves. That's brutal. 9-8 fnatic in a 1-round lead. And they've got all the money in the world. Liquid's going to buy back up into it. Tech-9s, they got a little bit of everything. Tech-9s, 2 of them, 2 Deagles, P250. Light on utility, light on nades for Team Liquid.
Look at roeJ has. It's another MP5.
Let's see if
Maybe
he's
the same one.
He might be the trendsetter. Yeah, it's the one he picked up.
All right, cool still. Want to see it at least get fired this time, just for the fun of it.
And that'd be good. Hear the sound?
Although, not to be too nitpicky, but it wasn't silenced in 1.6.
No, but we don't talk about that. Come on, Anders. Don't ruin my day.
Just saying. I think that's what's stopping people from using it. I think if they took the silencer off.
More people would go for it.
Yeah. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Almost walked into the Deagle shot. oSee's hoping for a jump.
This is all Liquid have, though, is this set piece. Smoke towards headshot, likely smoke towards bank. You'd imagine a Molotov going to be on the truck. Or dice boxes, one of the two. Comes towards dice. nicoodoz will be forced into the open, but a counter flash is perfect to give him an opportunity, to give him some safety. And he retreats towards his teammate at long. It's a good trade from EliGE, but a long way to go.
Yep, roeJ is here. They've given the MP5 over, so not even getting to see it at all here. It feels like oSee is turning his back, and he's alone as well. 1 versus 3. A little bit worried about getting into the fight, nicoodoz, because he is solo 1 health, and at the end of the day, KRIMZ will close out the round. So, I don't know. Some pressure put on that A-bomb side. I mean, they didn't do nothing in this round, Liquid, but they couldn't get the bomb plant.
Yeah, I think even the MP5 gets tossed away at the end of the day, so it was a good run while it lasted. 0 kills. Not even really involved in any engagements and any gunfights.
Hardly ever fired, probably not at all. That's disappointing.
Yeah, it's a bummer. 2-round lead for fnatic. Oh, roeJ is going to get a chance to make so much money. He's got 4 unarmored pistols heading his way. All Glocks as well.
Yeah, Wallbang not doing much. Yeah, he's stacking it up, leaving a nade on the stairs for them to walk into. That's great. He improvised that. It's a regular MacGyver.
This is pretty, I mean, this is phenomenal considering what Liquid brought into the round. 2 kills, you have an M4 salvaged. SMG still on EliGE. 1 more kill would be phenomenal. Going to be hard to get, all things considered. But EliGE might have an opportunity right here. Yeah, doesn't check it. Okay, here we go. And he dodges damage. They know the position of the next player as well. oSee's going to start creeping up, and he's going to have an engagement.
Oh, very favorable to him here with the health. That's the real problem, but...
Look how far KRIMZ is out of the fight. He's not even going for any kind of a flank. If you see on the minimap, he's just looking to see them fall back to the blue door. So there's a real opportunity here. Both KRIMZ and mezii playing this very, very passively.
Problem is though, how do you swing against mezii to find a headshot against him right here? I mean, maybe you get the bomb down, but
I don't think you do. I think you take the risk and you just say, okay, oSee, plant. We don't necessarily need to take over the bomb site, although they don't want to get shot from bathroom, so they're going to go towards truck. Now the question becomes, do they want to swing all the way? EliGE going to do it slow. Ooh, missed opportunity for mezii. Slow on the trigger. Fight for EliGE is won. How are they doing this? KRIMZ has another 1v2 to win, but he's got utility.
Yes, he does. One good placed HE grenade could turn it into a one.
And oSee's at truck. oSee's at truck.
But he might favor the element of surprise here, KRIMZ. He's walked up real deep. If he would have used the nade, he probably would have done it already. Walks out, almost in line of... Oh, this is so scary. Nearly actually peeking that with a nade in hand, and now they know where he is. He's making a lot of noise. He has no idea there's a player right down in front. He's still going to get the kill, though, and he's straight on it, but with not a lot of time. Oh, he's still going to be able to do it.
There's no way.
No, maybe not. Oh, it's close, but not close enough at the end. That is a brave effort for KRIMZ, and it's not enough.
That's a massive screw up from fnatic. That whole round, to lose to 5 Glocks in that fashion, Liquid have just pulled the rug out from beneath them. And again, this just fits into the theme of this whole map, which has just been in Liquid barely scraping by, barely being able to create things, barely being able to stay in this. What a round to steal away. 9-10, 1 round back.
Especially that 2v2 at the end with just absolutely no health left on any of those Liquid players. I can't believe they won any of those fights, but here we are. And look at the money on the fnatic side. If Liquid pick up this next round, they're actually gonna be taking the lead probably. nicoodoz though with the AWP. Not a bad pitch for someone who could save fnatic at this moment. Naf out there. Gonna be 3 people pushing up. Bodyguarded by that AWP. Nice trade. They'll probably take that.
Yeah, important trade. Off angle from roeJ out towards long. He spots nothing. EliGE and oSee were on the verge of swinging out a little bit wider. Back to the B bomb site we go. YEKINDAR's called him back. He said, okay, they just got aggressive. They cleared this out. They know they have control. We have an opportunity because there's a timing where they're going to shift over and see what's happening over at the A bomb site. That timing is right now. Fasher's already starting to rotate back. It's still just nicoodoz inside the site, and he's got an op.
I really love watching him play with this AWP, but this is a lot of pressure that's coming down on top of him. He needs to get a kill and try and stay alive. Oh, they almost lined up for a double. He's going to take down oSee. EliGE next in the grave, and he's still playing around this pillar. Flicks down to take YEKINDAR, and it's a triple for the Danish shot player. Nitro now, 1 versus 2 with only 25 seconds. Very hard to find a kill, get the bomb, and maybe try and go for the plant as well. 18 seconds now, and it's quickly running down. roeJ is already at the bomb site, so he's going to be walking into this crossfire almost no matter what. roeJ will take him down, and that is a massive win for fnatic.
Yeah, I mean, that's an incredible round from nicoodoz as well at the pillar, but you got to give, I don't know, maybe not credit, but maybe a couple of assists over to Fasher because he's the one rotating over, and they kill him first. That buys the time for nicoodoz to become unblind and to use this pillar just perfectly. With that rotation, with that initial fight onto Fasher, they couldn't actually press into the site and take advantage of the space towards the bomb site.
Yeah, huge stuff. I think roeJ on a double flash assist at the end, 2 out of 3 kills there, so pretty good stuff overall. So Liquid, huge opening created in the Glock round, but taken right back.
Yeah, and that round is actually, I mean, Liquid made the right call. They had all the right reads. They found the timing of knowing there was going to be a push. They were gonna attack right into where fnatic had pushed, knowing they were going to rotate back. They were correct in all their assumptions. They just missed the timing window by maybe a second, maybe 2 seconds.
2-round gap. This really was the moment where Liquid could have taken a huge lead position. But not so much anymore. 21st round coming up.
Ancient would be the 3rd map if fnatic can take us there. And I remember the pregame segment, the pre-match segment. The analysts were very pleased for fnatic that they were able to get Ancient as the 3rd and deciding map in this series.
Yeah, it's already been a marathon game so far. I mean, it was close on Inferno. Obviously, this is a close map, even if fnatic seem to have more of the momentum. So if it goes 3 maps, you end up on Ancient. that can maybe wear Liquid down at the end of it.
fnatic being very proactive on their defensive side. Once again, pushing off sandbags, clearing short entirely. Going to leave roeJ in position, and he can, even if they would like, he could be the only defender here. They can rotate everyone back to the A bomb site.
EliGE, the only AK. He's got 19 kills, by the way, so he's actually overtaken YEKINDAR even. oSee's up there as well at 16, so they got 3 out of 5 players that are doing quite a bit better than they were at the start of it. nicoodoz sneaking in for some info with the AWP again, very aggressive, but hard to read as well from Nitro. Not expecting the ult to be up that close late in the round. And even running, even though they could probably hear that, they don't feel like they can catch him getting back into the bomb site. 25 seconds, and Liquid in a lot of trouble in this round to try and actually get the bomb plant here. EliGE hoping to catch someone peeking, but no one is at the moment. 17 seconds, and they need that bomb plant right now. I'm not sure that's even going to be happening here. EliGE traded right away. Good timing for mezii to show up. Naf on his own, and he can't do the job either. So another round, 12-9 in favor of fnatic.
Yeah, and the AWP is salvaged as well. And with a complete investment into that round from Team Liquid, they've got nothing to fight with. Again, it's back to 5 Glocks. And look, it's great they won the first one. You ain't winning that round twice in one half. It's just not happening.
No. I don't think so either.
4 of the last 5 going in the favor of fnatic. And look, Liquid's had their chances too in this series. Remember, keep in mind, they've won, or in this map, excuse me, they've won both pistols here. They just lost both second rounds. Imagine how much of a benefit it would be to the scoreboard if they had at least 1 extra round to start each half, if they'd won the ensuing 2 at least.
Yeah, that is a fair point. It's not like they haven't had the opportunity. Single upgraded P250 there on EliGE, and that's about it. nicoodoz maybe not 100% ready for that fight, but he is so quick. Kind of part of this new generation of all players that, I don't know, I think until he was in Copenhagen Flames, I feel like no one would even heard of this guy, and he just came out of nowhere and
that whole team came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, roeJ with them as well.
Yeah.
oSee's over on G2 now. That team has split up to be in some very interesting places. Got Yabby over in Heroic as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah, scattered to the winds in many ways, but still impressive for a bunch of people not that much name brand recognition. Oh. All right. He challenged him, felt like he got denied. Nitro was like, oh, shit, I forgot about the Counter-Strike rule. Someone pulls out a knife, you have to.
Yeah, you gotta respect it.
It's unfortunate. 13-9 though. What a great second map here for fnatic. I still feel like the scoreline is a bit deceptive. It feels like fnatic are winning this map quite I don't know what I say easily, but
yeah, scoreline does feel very. It feels almost far too close. So at least at this point on the CT side, fnatic's really taking control with this 4-round lead. They're going to call their second timeout, make sure things settle down, make sure they don't have any more issues coming into it. And also, I mean, the first half was a struggle back and forth with Liquid able to scrape together a few things here and there, but this second half has been win the pistol, lose the second. The only round they've got so far is the 5 Glocks. And this is kind of the conversation coming into this was how much of a Herculean effort YEKINDAR had to end Group D to make them into the playoffs. And then what happens if you don't get that kind of a performance?
Well, and you almost did in the first half, right? But the problem is here in the second half, YEKINDAR's kind of gone. I don't want to get missing, but like he can't keep it up, you know?
Yeah. I mean, they've been having some pretty scrappy buys too. It's not like they've had like the cleanest buys with all the utility in the world they could want, but we still haven't even seen really, I feel like, the attempted hard openings that we saw against Cloud9 of YEKINDAR and Bathrooms. Now, part of that is because fnatic's been coming out with a very aggressive defense.
Yeah, speaking of which, nicoodoz over here. Takes a shot and falls back, but again, I mean, it is really far forward on the map, so at least we'll force Liquid to be a little bit more respectful.
And KRIMZ has control. I mean, fnatic has complete control of short once again. It's actually KRIMZ and Fasher there, so I mean, pure comfort for this defense so far. Nothing to challenge against him. YEKINDAR goes down. Missed shot from nicoodoz, but it's okay. You have control of stairs. Nitro goes 1 for 1, and we've got a man advantage for fnatic.
Yeah, and they're keeping the pressure on. They're still keeping nicoodoz out here, and he's going to find that one. EliGE has to check the connector because they know that roeJ is still down there, so they're going to be a little bit worried about it. mezii and roeJ both at 22 kills. And this is a 4-on-2 that fnatic are looking almost destined to win.
There's no energy in this T side right now. There's nothing to really go off of. Oh, that's awkward. oSee's already well through. mezii might get caught by this, which would make for a very spicy situation. Oh, he has no idea. Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does, but he can't find nicoodoz. Low HP. That would have been cool. That would have been see what the young man can do in a must-win round, essentially. But Liquid just swatted aside again.
Yeah, I mean, that's... It almost took a little bit of a freak timing there for them to... But even then, it isn't enough. 14-9. Yeah, this early kill from roeJ is great. And another, I guess, another situation where they really shut down YEKINDAR early on without him getting any kills or anything. So that's huge. On Inferno, that seemed to make all the difference. And on this map, especially in the second half, they've been able to do a lot.
At least on Inferno, it felt like Liquid had some ideas of what to do in the 4v5 after that eventuality occurred. Here on Overpass, it's so much more difficult. He's provided, he still seems to be like the main win condition for Team Liquid on Overpass. Tech 9 and armor for Team Liquid, starting to get desperate. 5 rounds back. fnatic's defense has clamped down. It's 4 rounds in a row. It's 6 of the last 7 rounds.
Yeah, they're well on their way. Not to winning the whole series, but at least to getting us onto Ancient, so... We'll see. Grouped up by the fountain with mostly, well, actually just pistols all across the board. They've got some utility with them. Probably hoping to make this a bomb plant, if nothing else, just to try and keep the fight going. But hard to believe that they could make it a, you know, a 5 or 6 round run here to even get into overtime at this point in time.
The one thing they have to lean on is money is not great for fnatic. mezii at 800, KRIMZ on 0. So, I mean, if they can get that reset, that's your only window of opportunity for Team Liquid. They'd have to win 2 in a row, and it'd have to start here.
Some pretty good counter nades coming up for the defense at the A-bomb site, making sure that they can't just run them down. And by the time they try to get through, it's a slaughter. 15-9. fnatic 1 round away from getting us onto that 3rd map. Wow, it feels like both Kassad and Yanko have been right in their own ways.
Way to be the mediator.
I know.
Way to be neutral.
Fence sitting the whole way through, taking no positions.
The Ender's way.
Why not? Why not?
Well, it's got to be 6 rounds straight for Team Liquid. fnatic have all the advantages in the world in playing a much cleaner Overpass.
nicoodoz feeling very confident. Nitro's had a hard map as well. Shot, even though nicoodoz was blind. Always upsetting and very low on health there. roeJ barely making it out alive, but somehow he does. He's alive, at least for a minute here. Might still be boxed in on the other side. I think oSee is there and waiting for him. That smoke actually helping out roeJ quite a bit. oSee, is he going to be aware? Jumping over to look for it? Yeah, he will. Good job. 4 versus 3.
He's going for more. EliGE can't get it done. He falls out towards long. nicoodoz with the op. He knows he's got some freedom, some space, and he knows exactly where oSee has gone. His location is zeroed in. This one's over. 16-9 victory for fnatic, and maybe even more convincing than 16-9.
Yeah, it certainly felt like it. They've had, yes, been struggling the whole way through here, Liquid. Like you said, winning the pistols, but failing the second rounds and just not really putting it together. Bomb miles away, still in a 1 versus 2, even after getting a couple of kills. That's a funny shot to miss. oSee trying to be the hero and bring it back in this 1 versus 4, and he's done a pretty good job, but he's looking to essentially ace clutch this one to bring it forward. It's not going to happen. nicoodoz will take him down, and we get that 16-9 win, and we get Ancient as well.
Yeah, we do indeed. Ancient is going to be the 3rd and deciding map in this opening playoff series of Season 16. Dominant win for fnatic, and it's time for both teams to reset and look towards the remaining map. We'll be right back after the desk.